Hi guys, and welcome back. Today's video, I have collected small little clips of scenarios of different issues that have happened in my neighborhood, and that can be a little bit of a nuisance to the normal population. I have quite a few neighbors that do not have common courtesy, common sense, or respect for others around them. They think that they're the only ones that live in this neighborhood or on this street. So let's get on with the video and I will walk you through the different scenarios. This video is dedicated to Poo Poo City. These are my neighbors that do not like to pick up dog feces. They like it to sit in the yard. As you can see, there's a dog ordinance to pick up and remove your dog litter. But they have a tendency to want to wash it down to the side of the house, where I do have a table where we like to sit at times to have our dinner in the evenings, but they're too lazy to pick it up. As you can see, she washes it down to the side of the house, all the way down to a little drain hole that goes to the sidewalk, to the street, and it sits there. There's the little hole. Then she gets upset because I post signs from the health department letting them know that the dog must be on a leash and pick up your dog removal. So she cuts the signs down. Denies they have a dog. And lo and behold, there's a dog right behind her in the photo. This is the reaction. The next video, you will see that they do have a dog, which they have told to the health department they do not own a dog, that the dog that they own is a teacup Pomeranian dog named Teddy, which is my dog, not their dog. And the dog that they do have is not licensed or registered with the town, nor does it have up-to-date rabies and its shots as well. So the health department decided to do a drive-by and took some photos of a dog, which is their dog. So as you can see in this video, the owner of this animal is letting the dog roam free without a leash or being protected. Another neighbor in the neighborhood did call the health department, did file a complaint stating that this person at this address, his dog is always roaming around with no leash. They're afraid the dog is going to go out in the street and get hit by a car or get distracted and go after another animal. It could be attacked, it could lose its life, multiple of things can happen, and they just feel that they are not responsible animal owners. Listen guys, there are laws that are implemented for a reason, for the safety of animals and people. So moving forward, they got a little pissed off because they're not getting their way, and we decided to do renovation on our home, and we had a container that was ordered and it was put out into the street because it does not fit in our driveway. Unfortunately, we do have a fire hydrant directly in front of our home, so it could not be placed there. It had to be placed in front of their house by our driveway. They did not like that, so they decided to go to the town code ordinance of construction to file a complaint, which they filed 8. Not 1, but 8 complaints wanting that removed, and it didn't happen. So they called the owner of the home to come out. He comes out with his little wheel to measure the spot where the container was, and he went to file a complaint and nothing happened. It stayed there for the whole entire week, which the town told him was going to happen because it is a valid container with a permit, it's legal, and it's on public property which is owned by the town. So we're still with the same particular neighbors. My husband found a fake plastic hawk that he decided to put on our fence post to scare off the birds from pooping on our cars, sitting on the power lines above our cars. Next thing you know, we're sitting down having dinner, we get a knock at the door, it's the police. He comes inside, he's laughing, he says, "What is this nonsense now with these people?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He says, "What issues did you guys have?" And I said, "I don't know what you're speaking about." And he says, "Well, they called saying that you put cameras in a owl." I said, "An owl, that's a hawk, number 1. Number 2, there's no cameras in it. We already have surveillance cameras. I don't need to put another camera up." And I said, we'll be glad to show you that there is no cameras in there. And he just started laughing and said, okay, I need to go and speak to them. So basically, the final words so far at this moment, the police says that if they continue to keep making false reports, that they will start doing arrests to let them know that you can't continue to do this. This is abusing the system as well as the law. So we haven't had any more issues so far. So good, and let's hope that it stays that way with these particular people. So this is the end of the video of this part, and I will share with you a few others. So in this video here, this is another neighbor that does not even live on this block, nor does she have any respect for an elderly person's home that she's parked in front of that has trouble getting up and down the stairs or in and out of a car. And being that there's a fire hydrant on the other side of her house, she does not really have anywhere for her daughter to park to get her to the car, to her appointments or errands that she needs to run. All I did was simply ask this woman kindly and nicely if she could move her big ass truck to the first line or to the last line. That space is big enough for 2 vehicles. Choose one. You don't have to take up both spots. And this is how it went. So this is how it goes. We don't want to talk to the queen because it makes her upset. So day 1, she takes up 2 spots. Now is day 2. She's putting her truck there again. Day 3, she does it again. Finally, people are getting tired. Day 4, she's getting towed if she does not move her vehicle. So her husband gets mad, and this is what he does. Comes knocking on my door.
You bother my wife.
And I bothered his poor wife. So they take all their vehicles and they start parking them, which has nothing to do with me, and it does not bother me. Then he puts his work truck there. Like, imbecile, you're not affecting me, and you don't even live on this block. You're affecting the other people that don't have driveways. Get it together. So it just like blows me away that people are so inconsiderate that there's elderly people that don't have a driveway or they need assistance getting out of their home, and you don't even live on this block and you're taking 2 spots instead of being a kind, cordial, respectful neighbor, which you're not even on this block, to move your vehicle up or move it back. Just be kind to others. It's very simple. It's not that hard. And nothing was said to her in a bad way or a mean way or disrespectful. All I asked if she can move her vehicle up or back because the daughter's coming to pick up her mother to take her to some doctor's appointments. And she got all discombobulated and got all twisted, like her panties got a twist in them, and got upset because somebody asked her to move her vehicle, and then she got a sticker on it saying that they're going to tow it if she continues to double park. Sweetheart, the police do monitor the streets around here, so does parking authority. Put your vehicle the way it's supposed to be and you wouldn't have this problem. And then you want to have the audacity to have the rest of your clan go and get their vehicles and park there. You're not affecting me, you're affecting the people over there. So if you can't park properly, find somewhere else to park, which I think you finally got the point and you've learned your lesson, right? Good. So this concludes the rest of this video as well as the others. I will keep you posted if I get any other nonsense ridiculousness.